What's going on? This is Brother Jay, and I'm back again with another thought of the day, man. And my thought of the day is called discipline. Now, we say this from the jump street. There's a fine line when it comes to you disciplining your child to you straight up abusing them. Now, who's the main one that critique this? Most of the time, people want to always take, per se, let's say the child's point of view, like, he was too harsh on me. He abused me. First of all, I don't know not one kid that'll sit there and said, hey, that ass whooping, I deserve that shit. Let me eat that. No. Most women, especially I said women, most kids, especially in this modern day mindset, do not believe that they should be disciplined. I mean, they believe like, you know what I'm saying, yeah, you can yell at me and shit, you know what I'm saying, that should be the extent of your discipline. Bruh, it's but so many times I'm gonna tell you, hey, get your ass off that couch, bruh. If you keep playing around, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna get your ass off that couch, nigga, I told you. But see, modern day motherfuckers, especially, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers in, I'll say Gen X, especially Gen Z, and part of Gen A right now. You know what I'm saying? They believe that if their parents sat there and told them multiple times not to do something, and that parent decided to take action, they think that is abuse. Are you kidding me? Brad, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to give you two scenarios. One was off this podcast with Fresh and Fit. And they had this white broad on there, right? And she's saying, like, my dad was abusive and shit. You know what I'm saying? So he got custody over me because my mom became an alcoholic and fucked up. So while in custody of him, he's forcing her to take medication because she's on Prozac or something like that, and she don't want to take it. You know, so he lost custody over her, and she went to her grandmom's house, stayed there for a short stint, not even that long, left, and she been an OF content creator ever since. Right. If you listen hard to these things, some people tell on themselves if you let them talk enough. Because if you hear it from the first gloss, you know what I'm saying? Dudes always sound like assholes. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, he was an abusive man and he was beating my ass like every fucking day over dumb shit. But if you let them talk long enough, you be like, oh, duh, but you was doing this shit right here, bruh? And you didn't think your father should step in and kick your ass on some of this shit? The fuck you thinking? You know, and this is go to the second part of what I'm talking about. Because I just glossed over that one with the Fresh and Fit one. I'll probably come back to that later. But, right, I'll say from my own point of view, my dad, bruh, he's like, you know what I'm saying, one of my heroes. If anybody that knows anything about me, they know that of my mindset of my dad. But my dad sit here and put mitts on a nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I deserved it. Because he told me, you know what I'm saying, like, see, I was young and I was like, you know what I'm saying, like, into rap and stuff like that. So I was a rapper and I was an entertainer, you know what I'm saying, you know, and plus you're saying I was heavily deep in the hip hop community. So broads was like coming at me, you know what I'm saying? So I had women over my house almost every fucking day. Not bragging, not saying on some bullshit. I'm just stating what happened. So my dad said to me, look, I'm tired of seeing all these broads over here, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying, I don't want to see no women over here for at least a week. You know what I'm saying? I want my mental peace, somebody to come in and not worry about if I'm interrupting your flow or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? I just want mental peace. So, me trying to be city slick, You know, trying to sit up here and, okay, my dad gets home at 6 o'clock. I have the broads over here until 5:45. Then have them leave, and no one's the wiser. Nigga, it worked for like a little bit. But eventually, one day he came home a little earlier than I expected. And he came home, it was like 5:45, you'll say, just as the broad was leaving, you know what I'm saying, he came right in. Saw her, and the nigga did it cool, bruh. And you know what I'm saying? I was like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? And he just walked in all casual and shit, you know what I'm saying? Got his little wine and shit like that out the refrigerator and shit, went to the bedroom and shit, parlayed. Nigga, he came out the bedroom and threw the backhand at a nigga. I'm talking about the pimp slap. You know what I'm saying? Didn't I tell your ass not to have no women in this house, you know what I'm saying? And you want to ignore me? Bruh, he lift me up. Because he smacked me, I fell on the couch, right? He lift me up and straight punched me in the chest. Bah! Straight up. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, after I fell back down again, you know what I'm saying? Now, mind you, he's talking the whole time he's hitting a nigga. So he just like, you know what I'm saying, just silence and did you catch that blow? No. It was like, nigga, did not tell your ass not to have women in the house. Bam! You know what I'm saying? You want to sit here and ignore what I told you? You little motherfucker, who you think you're grown? Pow! I'm the grown motherfucker in this house, not you. This is not a fucking democracy. This is a dictatorship. I tell you what to do. Bruh. I mean, real words couldn't be spoken. Especially when I became a grown adult myself. The lights came on. See, when you were a kid, you believe that you should be able to get away with bullshit. Then when you get away with that bullshit, then you be bragging to your friends like, oh, the only thing he did was gave me a lecture. That's it. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be telling your friends like he put that foot in that ass. You know what I'm saying? You know, so this is the thing I'm trying to get at. When you ever a child, and you can, you know what I'm saying, dictate how you supposed to be doing shit with your parents, they ain't not real parents. They not real parents, bruh. That's a overgrown babysitter. Cause a parent won't let you do anything that you want to do. Nigga, I wish I could fucking blaze some weed in my dad's house, bruh. Are you kidding me? Nigga, even when I had my homeboys from the hood come over, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, you gotta tuck that rag, bruh, and pull up your pants, man, because, you know, my dad don't know what time we on, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to give them the indication. So any dude that want to come by my house and parlay with me, they knew. I have to tuck my rag and pull up my pants and shit. Then when we leave the house, the rag comes back out, you know what I'm saying? Sagging goes back into play, deuces. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe in paying my dad respect. And first of all, I'm a kid of common sense. It's not smart for me to take unnecessary ass whoopings when I can avoid them. You know what I'm saying? See, that's the problem between in my day and modern day kids today. They push the envelope. You know what I'm saying? They trying to see how far they can get with doing ill shit and dumb shit. Then when that parent goes off on their ass, oh, child abuse. It's abuse, nigga. You know, if you was warned, man, shit, man, bruh. I was never a dumb kid. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I did press the envelope that one time when my dad got into my ass, but once he got into my ass, nigga, oh shit, you ain't getting me again like that. No. Women be like, hey Jay, can I come? No, you can't come over, bruh. I'll meet you at the park. You know what I'm saying? Down by Wiener Schnitzel, the Ladera Park, nigga. I'll meet you over there, nigga. But no, you're not coming over my house. I'm not getting that ass whooping again, motherfucker. Once bitten, twice shy, bruh. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole part about discipline. You hit your kid to make sure that they do not do this same thing on whatever they done that was a violation on your program. You know what I mean? But motherfuckers believe that they not supposed to be hit these days. I'm supposed to just do whatever I want to do, throwing plates at you and all kinds of ill shit, and you shouldn't hit that kid? Man, you kidding me. Shit. I don't give a fuck what no one's thinking, bruh. You know what I'm saying? When you have kids, motherfuckers don't understand how hard of a job it is to have kids and hope that you're teaching them the right way, but also teach them that this is something I don't tolerate. You know what I'm saying? So don't do this thing that I don't tolerate. You can do a lot of other shit and can get a pass on that. But this one thing or several things, I don't tolerate if you did it. And the child will still do it. Then have the nerve look at you all shocked and surprised when you get into that ass and saying, it's like, how dare you? You're not... Becky, father, didn't hit her, so why you hitting me? I'm not Becky's father, cuz. Shit. I'm your father, nigga. If I'm telling you not to do something and you ignoring me because Becky ignored her dad, shit, you gonna get something that Becky's dad didn't give her, is that ass whooping. Straight the fuck up. And I don't give a fuck who views me as an abusive parent and nigga. First of all, there's two sides to a story. When you listen to someone tell you about whatever they've been abused on, nigga, listen to the other motherfucking story. Once you listen to both stories, nigga, then you see a clear context of, oh. Then it might come to fruition like, well, shit, if I was her parent, I'd probably hit her too. Either way, I'm just saying in the closing note about discipline. There's a fine line between abusing your kids and laying the law down on something that you don't tolerate. Because one thing is abundantly clear. As long as we in my house, this is my rules. You want to create your own rules? Get the fuck out. Create your own place, pay your own rent and everything like that. Then you can be the boss to call the calls that you want to call. You can't be the boss in a house that I'm paying for and do whatever you want to do. Motherfuckers got passes all day. They be bringing in boyfriends and girlfriends in their house and fucking in their moms and dad's house. Are you kidding me? No. Only person's fucking in this house is me, bruh. You wanna fuck? Go out there and get a hotel. Or go to her house and see if her parents will allow that shit. But I ain't gonna allow that shit right here in my... Man, shit. Either way, I'm out of here. Deuces, bruh.